Hi there, my name is Tristan Bonner. I'm a senior at Fresno State. I am a criminology major and my emphasis is in law enforcement. I also might be looking down in this video because I like to write down what I'm going to say. It makes me feel better when I say it because I kind of stumble at my words. But this was my first time hearing about Breaking the Chains. It's an anti-human trafficking organization that helps with both victims of labor and sex trafficking. I also got to learn a lot more about labor trafficking and what that looks like here, especially in the Central Valley. Prior to this video, I honestly did not know very much about both except for what we had previously learned. So it was good to kind of get more of an in-depth look at what goes on here in the Central Valley in these two areas. I learned that Breaking the Chains works closely with Vice detectives, something like a service that they provide that with labor trafficking at least. I learned about like what we discussed in class, the T-visa, and how when they work with like immigrants who come in who are being like labor trafficked or victims of labor trafficking, I wrote that they help move these people either back home or help them to stay in the U.S. And the federal government helps with that, and that Breaking the Chains helps keep them safe and even connect them. What I really learned also was how social media plays a big part in sex trafficking. I guess when I think about it, breaking it down, I see really, how that would play a part. A big thing that I learned too is it's important to know what platforms they're mainly using at that time, like what's most popular. For example, they talked about OnlyFans, which I know that has been more of a bigger thing that I've kind of heard about. So it was interesting to learn about how that was used and how they use that to manipulate those who they make victims. The advantages of Breaking the Chains would be the services that they can provide for the clients, how they work with ACEs and Safe People, how they also partner with great drug and alcohol counselors as well as trauma counselors. Disadvantages would probably be that, this job is hard. She mentioned that there is burnout if you're not passionate about the job. And how making connections, as she said, can be heartbreaking, and how you, establish those connections and then your client can become AWOL, as she said, and how that would be really difficult when they run away. And another thing would be that, you can't make adults stay. You can only arrest them, and that is just, very difficult. So that is kind of answering all of those questions and some of what I learned after this video. I really actually enjoyed the video, and I enjoyed the two clips that it showed, especially the last one. In the video of the Vice detectives, I felt like I learned a lot and it was kind of interesting to see firsthand what that job looks like. So yeah.